Tell our viewers a little bit about your business in terms of the products you carry. Are they, I mean, there's the chips and gum and stuff, but there's certainly some other stuff you carry too as well.
Sure, let me just give you a recap. There's about 8,900 convenience stores here in Ontario. About 2,500 are the national chains, and they have their own way of managing their business, and many of them are just gas bars anyhow. But the 6,500 family-run stores probably sell more or do sell more age-restricted and contentious products. And I mean, one of the most contentious products in the world is tobacco, and we handle 99% of all legal tobacco. We also sell 76% of all the Ontario government's lottery to the tune of almost $3 billion. So keep in mind, we are trusted to sell 76% of all the government's lottery in Ontario. And then we sell vaping products, which is the newest product on the market, and I'm sure you want to touch on that. We also sell fireworks, incendiary type products, and finally we do sell alcohol in about 216 convenience stores, and hoping to expand that to many, many more this year under the Ford administration.
Convenience stores are certainly the sweet spot when it comes to having product meet potential consumer, especially the ones that obviously are smokers. As you said, 99% of the legal tobacco is sold through convenience store. But the convenience store is also a sweet spot, pardon the pun, for youth looking for sweet flavors and other things to try. So how is your association dealing with the youth epidemic of vaping? First, do you believe that there is one, and what are you doing about it?
I'm not sure I believe if there is one. If there is, whatever you call it, an epidemic, that's been actually created by the unfettered online purchasing. They were not getting it, are still not getting it in convenience stores. So let's be honest. We just got our 2018 numbers, our 2018 recaps from the public health units. So in Ontario, there are 36 public health units with about 250 tobacco inspectors. In 2018, they actually sent in underage shoppers to over 19,000 convenience stores to see if we would sell them vaping products or tobacco products, and about 6,000 vaping stores in Ontario. And the results are in now that we passed at 96.2%, which is up from 95.7% last year. So the convenience sector and the vaping sector have both done a very good job at ensuring that young people, and there's lots of them, that come into our stores do not get vaping products, do not get tobacco products, do not get lottery products. If they were to get a lottery product under a mystery shop, they would take our terminal. If they were to get a tobacco or vaping product, after 2 failures in 5 years, they close us down for 6 months from selling those products. So we have a lot to lose. We work very hard, we're well trained, and we're very sure of how we do it. Otherwise, we'd be boarded up. I think everyone owes us a pat on the back for being probably the best at age testing of any retailer in this country. And I can tell you, we have measured ourselves against the government-run LCBO, the monopoly. We've measured ourselves against a foreign-owned beer store, which is owned by 3 foreign multinationals, and we far surpass them when it comes to age testing. We don't use those numbers to embarrass them, but I can tell you, there's nobody better than the convenience store. And to qualify that, when I had coffee at the Alcohol and Gaming Commission, the chief operating officer said, "Dave, I can tell you, in all the tests we've done, the convenience sector is by far at age testing when it comes to alcohol, lottery, and all other age-restricted products. They don't do tobacco and vaping, but they do other products, and they say you are the best."
So if that's the case, how do you explain the fact that so many people inside the vaping industry and consumers and parents, I mean everybody, kind of lays a lot of blame with regard to the youth, vaping increase at C-stores? You are certainly the ones getting the blame.
We're the target because youth shops there. But again, facts speak for themselves, and I think everyone should start using facts. And a lot of the noise is coming out of the United States. I see that. But everyone in Ontario understands that we would lose our stores. We would lose our businesses. If youth had vaping products in October and September, which I hear they did, they weren't getting them because they weren't even in our stores. What we're seeing is that you can go to any website. I just read a young person in the London Free Press this morning, a high school student, said any of us can go to any website and say we're 21 and have it delivered to our house. So I think the government, looking ahead, has to take a serious look at what's going online because it's unfettered, whereas convenience stores are very well covered.